Jeez, man, 100,000 views. Look at my subscriber count, guys. I do not get 100,000 views every day, nor really ever. It's true, when I made the video Overwatch 2 is already dead, I never expected it was ever going to blow up. But now, the video is filled with more hate than the game Overwatch itself. Over the only 2 months it was out, it racked up thousands and thousands of hate comments that you wouldn't even believe. And I want to address some of that hate about the first video. You guys are so toxic. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. That's not the goal. We're here to talk about today is how Overwatch 2 is no longer dead, but it's disappointing. I spent like 3 hours yesterday just looking through videos of Overwatch content that was revealed, all these articles, everything about it. And I can tell you guys, I'm still not excited. The game still looks exactly like what I thought it was going to, and almost more than I thought it was going to. You know, all the months of development they had, graphics would at least improve. I was right. They're the same as Overwatch 1. But that's not even why it's disappointing. Screw the graphics, screw the characters. They forgot about multiplayer. Everything I was reading about Overwatch 2 was all about PvE content, skill trees, AI, different factions, different AI maps. And that's all really cool stuff. I thought it all looked really great. They have cool, new physics for the AI. They have all these new character models and all that stuff for all the robots and everything, the Omnics. It looks great. But I saw very, very, very few details on how the multiplayer is going to be improving. To me, it sounds like they are almost completely focusing only on PvE for Overwatch 2, and PvP for Overwatch 2 is basically going to be the same thing as Overwatch 1. And that's why I'm saying the game is dead. When Overwatch 2 comes out, it will be alive for a little bit, and people will play the multiplayer for a little bit. But once it goes down the line, it's going to go down the same path Overwatch 1 went down. Eventually people will get bored of the PvE. The co-op isn't going to be that fun. I mean, it's going to be fun. Killing Omnics and doing the missions and the cutscenes are all going to be cool. But bro, you're going to do that for a month before you start going on to PvP. Or even better yet, another game. I don't know. I think what they're doing with co-op is cool. I think all the new things are cool, like I said. But if PvP is going to be the same thing as Overwatch 1, what was even the point? They were making some massive overhaul to how the balance of the game was going to work, massive changes to some of, the characters' abilities and all that. That'd be cool, but none of that is coming. When I buy Overwatch 2 on day 1 and I play PvP, will I feel any difference compared to Overwatch 1? No, I won't. It's going to be the same experience, but maybe some characters do a little bit less damage or a little bit more damage. Damage values are changed. Maybe a little bit more healing. Maybe a couple of the animations are changed, but barely. From what I've seen, everything looks the exact same. In fact, I can't tell the difference between Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 gameplay without looking at the HUD. It's impossible. Look at these AI physics that they probably spent a long time working on, that they probably spent a long time making. This isn't going to be incorporated in PvP. Look at all these fantastic abilities they made for all the new characters that you can use. This isn't in PvP. They shouldn't have called it Overwatch 2. They should have called it Overwatch 2, the co-op edition. Overwatch 2, play with your friends. Overwatch 2, play for 2 months and then go play multiplayer. Now, like I said, if you are digging co-op, if you like co-op, this shit is going to be lit for you. If you can see yourself playing it for more than 5 months, this shit is going to be lit for you. As for the multiplayer, we're going back to Hook 1.0. We're going back to an unbalanced mashup of different heroes that cannot be perfectly balanced because there's 36 heroes. There's going to be like so many heroes in the new game. Take a look at these 2 clips right here. What is the difference between this gameplay? I'll tell you. Nothing. I want the multiplayer to be improved in many ways. I want things to change so the multiplayer is always balanced. I don't want Overwatch 2 to die off after people stop playing co-op, after the multiplayer starts to get unfun again. But it's looking like the foundations of Overwatch 2 are a co-op experience. Now this is cool. This is something Blizzard probably wanted to do. They probably figured Overwatch 1 was a good foundation for a co-op game. Now let's emphasize it in another game with more story elements. That's dope. But listen, man, I want Overwatch 2 multiplayer. I want a fun new competitive experience. I want new heroes that actually add to the game instead of completely make the other heroes unfun to play with. You see, one point I loved Overwatch so much, I bought this fucking book of the art and shit. There's like a whole bunch of cool stuff in here. Look, they got the early like drawings and shit. Shit was fire. Shit was so hype. But it's just not the same anymore, bro. Blizzard's not going to make this PvE experience phony. There's probably a lot of attention to detail. The story is actually probably pretty decent. Blizzard can write, and there's probably going to be some cool stuff. But then again, That's all gone in a month. And my fear is, will I be playing Overwatch 2 thinking, is this the same as that game? If I ever make a third Overwatch video, y'all have permission to be toxic in the comments. Let's be honest, you guys are gonna do that shit anyway. Once again, only time will tell if Overwatch is going to be fire or if it's not. But right now, I think I was right.